Chapter 3 is finally here. This chapter contains many fun stuff. He has 2 custom eliminations. I made sure that they are fun.
This is more complicated than I thought. I can't just tamper with the panel blindly. I need a manual. And the only one who knows where it is Janos, the science club leader. Looks like I'll have to talk to him.
But the second one is more brutal.
Poison or alcohol. Both are dangerous, but only one will kill.
Hanna finally got her casual outfit. It was made by me and I'm very proud of myself. I will going to put out a poll, asking you guys to vote for the most beautiful student. This is just a fun thing for the 1-year anniversary. I will post them every day. So I promised a Q&A for the 1-year anniversary, so here it is. How did you found out how to make this mod? Like what tutorials did you watch to do this, or did you just find out? The only YouTuber I remember watching is Tibu. He has some great tutorials. I also just downloaded other Yandere Simulator mods at that time to look at their code. This is how I learned. 2. Will there be any lore behind any characters or anything? Like Hanna's, the rivals, or any of the students? Yes, of course. It would be dumb to not put lore in my mod. 3. How did you come up with the character designs? That's like the only thing I struggle on the character designs. I just asked ChatGPT to give me ideas and I made them. It was very useful. 4. How did you make your own models? I made them with Blender. It's very hard and time-consuming. 1. How did you get inspired from this story? This mod has a long history that goes back many years. I'm a creative person. So years ago, I came up with this mod story. But at that time I didn't have enough knowledge to make it a reality. 2. Will you have any character that will make a challenge for the player to not get rid of your rival? There are already students that make the rivals harder to get rid of. But in the future, I'm going to use stronger characters that will make it very challenging. Do any of the characters have correlation to Yen-Sim or Academist lore? And what is your favorite feature of the mod? There are no characters that are connected to Yen-Sim. It's because it plays in an alternative universe, named the Second World. My favorite feature in the mod is probably the sanity regeneration or the motorbike. 1. Are there any characters that are LGBTQ+? Yes, obviously there are, for example. Chapter 3's rival. 2. Do you have any set futures for some characters? For example, if a rival was eliminated passively, what would their future be? Yes, I have some characters that I thought out their faith. Maybe in the future, I'll make a video about this. 3. Do you have a Discord server or a place where volunteers can help out? No, I don't have a Discord server and I'm not planning to make one. It would be too much time to manage. But I use Discord to talk to volunteers. 1. How are all the men so hot? It's obviously because of their character design. I made sure that everyone is unique. 2. How were you able to put the eye patch on the guy? I have never seen a design where a man wears an eye patch in this game. There's no male eye patch, so I just copied Yandere's eye patch accessory and attached it on him. 3. Are all the rivals girls or are you going to add some boys to the mix? The only male rival is Chapter 3's rival. There's a reason for that. It gets explained in his introduction cutscene. 4. Are the future rivals all going to love Bullish, or are they going to be an obstacle where they try to convince him to stop dating or even get him kicked out of school or some crap? I actually don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It's an interesting idea. Do you have any lore ideas for the future? I already planned out the whole mod's lore. So yes. Once you're done your mod, will you think of doing another one? I have a mod idea, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. This mod story changed multiple times and it's basically a mess. I would probably make that mod smaller and less complex than the Mirror of the Dark. If so, then would it take place in the same universe as this one? I usually put every story that I make into this universe. So the answer is yes. Who is your favorite non-important character from this mod? I wouldn't call her non-important, but I think my favorite is Eniko. She's very goofy. And what is your favorite Yandere Simulator rival from both 2020X and 1980s mode? I think it's either Oka or Osoro from 1980s mode. It's Komako. I love their character designs. 1. How did this mod created? Like, what was the idea that you had in Mac this mod? I always wanted to make my own rivals in 10 weeks, so I decided that I should make this dream come true. 2. Are you really from Hungary or you just like Hungary? Yes, I'm from Hungary and I'm Hungarian. 3. How do you make the students' descriptions longer in custom mode? It's very easy. You just have to edit them in the custom JSON file. I have a question. It may have been asked, but will we ever see Hanna's past? Or any bigger lore to her? Obviously, yes. It's going to be revealed at the end of the game. And she will get a more and more lore with each chapter. I will also add some lore dreams into the mod, but I don't know when. This is a very long-awaited feature. What music does Hanna listen to? Mostly gothic music or even black metal. It explains her style. Does Hanna have any pets? No, but she had a cat when she was younger, but it's not relevant to the lore. How did you come up with the idea for this mod? I usually just think of random stuff that would be cool for a story and I put these ideas together. What motivated you to make this mod in the first place? Was it something or someone that made you have a motivation on making this mod? The motivation is basically myself. My life is weird and interesting, I think. And I know what would Hanna feel in certain situations because I gone through them. By what year or month do you think the mod would release? The expected release date is around 2025 summer, but I know that I'll always miss all deadlines, so maybe around the end of this year. 1. How did you get the suitor's hair models? Every male character has them. They're just not enabled, so you have to use the activitecoldo command to get them. 3. Where is Joel's hair texture? His hair is actually an old Yandere Simulator hairstyle that was replaced. I went back to an older build and I put that hair into a bundle. What's your favorite color? It's black, and I know it's a shade, but I don't care. Do you have any plans on what you are gonna do after the mod? So it's maybe going to be another mod, or there's a chance that I'm going to make a DLC for this mod. It would contain 10 new rivals to eliminate with their own custom eliminations. But there's a chance that I might start making my own dream video game. Maybe with Game Maker Studio or maybe with something else. Will the 10 weeks get harder as it goes on? Obviously, because it would be boring if all rivals would be the same difficulty. Why did you pick Hungary specifically? It's because it's easier to remember everyone's names. It was actually a plan to make the mod set in America, with American names, but I guess that's not going to happen. The white hair command will now make it so that Hanna's hair will stay forever white. It will be white at home and on the street too. Hanna will now use Ayano's laugh. You can now see buildings and bridges on the street. It's a prototype, so I will put down more buildings in the future. I put some buildings in the school scene too. Thanks to Madison Acid for this bundle. Two club posters have changed. This was made possible by Mikamika. Thank you so much. I fixed Hanna's portrait. Now it's working. The shrine finally has the right portrait. They will now go with each other. The drama and the Diolanist Club got their unique cleaning routine. So I will probably going to make a bug fixing update or something. There's the most prettiest student poll that I'm going to put out every day. I have no idea when I'm going to start working on the fourth rival. School also takes my time away and I feel like I have no free time. But I will somehow try to work on this mod. I also want to see more YouTubers play my mod, because I think this mod has enough content for that. So if you're a YouTuber, I encourage you to play my mod and try out the custom eliminations. Lastly, maybe I will make tutorial videos for all custom eliminations, or maybe gameplay of my mod. That's it for today. Enjoy the new chapter.